ladies and gents, once again, welcome back to the Red Robin YouTube channel, and today we're going to be jumping back into Assassin's Creed 2. Now, we left off last time where we took care of the Patsy conspirators, and now we're just on our way back to Lorenzo de Medici to let him know of our progress, and hopefully make up where we're going to go next. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Let's go for it.
The Pazzi are dead. Every one of them.
I must admit, I've never before believed I could desire the death of others so badly.
Nor I.
Ezio,
You can tell Ezio's voice has changed.
thank you for the role you've played in keeping this dream of mine alive a little longer.
L'onore è mio, signore.
What will you do now, figliolo?
There are still others I must hunt, signore. They are already digging their claws into the heart of Venezia.
No. La bella Venezia. Then that is where your journey must take you, Ezio. Before you leave us, I have something for you. A gift.
This cape identifies you as a friend of the Medici. As long as you wear it, the city guards will be more tolerant of your actions. But be warned, it will not grant you immunity from the law.
So in other words, it'll reduce notoriety
La
actions.
fortuna favorisca la tua lama.
Fortune favour your blade. Which is actually a saying they used quite a lot in Assassin's Creed 1, actually. So now you've got that cape, makes you permanently anonymous to Medici guards. Oh, it actually makes you anonymous fully. I didn't know that. While wearing the Medici cape, notoriety will not increase in Florence or Tuscany. Interesting, okay. So with that in mind then, we need to basically make our way to Venice now. From what I've gathered, there's a couple of different ways we can take to get there. I think it's going to have us going to, Da Vinci's workshop. First thing I actually need to do... did we do that already?
Do you see what's going
Oh, did I not do this? I must not have done this. I'll tell you what we'll do then. I'll leave this for now. We'll come back to this another day. For now, we'll head to Da Vinci's, because we did do quite a... I think I was a little bit surprised at me actually doing the puzzle in the last part, and I think a lot of other people probably would be. I think I'll do the puzzles in my spare time, and see what we come to when it comes to unlocking all the files together and things like that. And have a look at also the interpretations more than anything, because there's quite a few interpretations of the file when it's unlocked as well. But again, we'll go from there and see what happens. I tell you what, here's a thought. Are we actually going near... it is, yeah, this is his workshop, right. Because there's a feather. Bottega di Leonardo Afrenzi. Oh, that looks what it shouldn't have. So what I might do, while we're here, is it worth metal van braces? Oh, I'll tell you what, we might as well wait until we get the next load of armour through then, if we're close to getting that. Got that, haven't we? Smoke bombs have got that. Metal cestus. Oh, so that basically makes you punching a lot more harder as well. I'm surprised they've unlocked that now. I thought that get unlocked a bit later, but we will get that as well. That's just one sort of like weapon that you can actually use. And what that actually does, gives you that look there. Now, I'm not sure if it works with every bit of armour that you put on. I think it may. But we'll find out later. Let's see what Leonardo's up to. Is he even here?
Mi dispiace, messer, but he is gone. Maestro Leonardo was commissioned by a Venetian noble to paint some portraits. He paid for the maestro to move his entire workshop to Venezia.
Oh.
It's quite an opportunity.
Grazie mille, friend.
Awesome. Right, okay. Brilliant for Leonardo then. So that means we may see him in Venice then. Which is a bonus because... oh, that's the 2 minute. We've already done that one in this area. That's one thing I forgot to do, is to go back to Tuscany to get that bloody tomb done. I need to do that in my spare time, I think. And I might see if we try and do it on the way. Maybe. But I'll have to see. I'll have to see how we get on first. Then I might have to actually go to Venice first and then come back to Tuscany later. Right, we're outside the city now. So it took us a bit to get here, but we're alright now. So we'll literally now... we'll head off. So, like I said before, we'll head to Tuscany at a later point to get that Assassin's Tomb cleared. No, tell her, what am I on about? I've already done it. I think I'm going mental, guys. I do apologise. I already did that already. To the mountains. Yes, please. With this should now open up into the next bit with Da Vinci, which, if I remember correctly, I think it's a bloody... it's a chase, I believe. Cape not effective in the area.
Leonardo!
Ezio? What luck! I have run into a bit of trouble.
Let me see if I can help.
I know how to fix it, but lack the means to do so. If you could just lift the wagon.
That's easy enough.
What is this thing?
Eh?
It looks like a giant bat.
Oh, nothing. Just an idea I've been working on. I could not leave it behind.
Wonder if anyone knows
For?
what that is.
Well, I shouldn't really talk about it. Al diavolo. I can't hold it in anymore. Ezio, I think I figured out how to make a man fly.
Come on, I'll drive.
But I haven't even told you where I'm going.
There we are. So this is what Assassin's Creed was about. You know what I mean? I think it's nice. Drive Leonardo's carriage towards Venice.
Venezia, such a beautiful city. So many sources of inspiration. Ponte di Rialto, Piazza San Marco, l'Arsenale. What's wrong?
We're not alone.
Oh, shit.
What's happening? Who are they?
Rodrigo Borgia's men.
Why? What do they want with us?
Oh,
I think they want us dead.
Leonardo, hide! They're trying to climb on board! Knock them off!
I remember this being in the E3 footage for quite a while in all honesty.
Someone's on top! Do sharp turns to make the carriage roll! Watch out! Don't let the carriage roll over!
Alright with this, we're fucking drifting around the fucking mountainside with a leaking carriage. There we go. Lead now. Oh.
Watch out behind you! Do something!
Get off! Christ, okay. Granted, that could have been a hell of a lot worse in all fairness. Right. Keep doing. Shit. Damn it. Carriage is gonna go if I keep going like that. Did they just glitch through some of the fucking blockages? Well. Bugger. Hold on. Tree. Got him. Oh, part of that branch knocked him one. Shit. Bugger.
Hold on, Ezio! We're almost there!
Nearly there. Oh, shit. Wrong way then. Just knocked both of them off. Tied it.
Leonardo, they're here for me, not you. I'll catch up with you later.
Right, here we go. Tell you what, let's try the dagger for a bit. Oh, shit, never mind, I'm actually going to use my fucking fists, I think, I'm trying to disarm him a bit.
No risky strike. Wait for a good open.
Oh, really? So he can actually knock you out of that?
Remember what I taught you, ragazzi?
Figlio di puttana! Ah, I may be your papa. Die!
Training, man.
Here we go.
No risky strike. Wait for a good open.
Sorted. Horse anywhere I can use? At least there's one thing. There's no collectibles in this area, so I don't even have to go into any chests or anything like that. So at least I don't have to come back here again. There you go. Mania Holiday. So that might be... It won't be the next memory sync, would it? Assassination contracts have been unlocked, that's good. Racers, career assignments. So this must be for Venice then. I think this is for Venice. Or maybe for Forlì, I believe it is, that we're going into next. We'll see very shortly, actually. Yeah, it's Forlì this. Yeah, so there is an Assassin's Tomb in this area as well. I completely forgot about Forlì, I'm not gonna lie. Caterina's Forces area. Right. Let's get this viewpoint synced. And that's a bit more map opened up then for us. It's not much, but it will do. Try and get one more in. Right, that should open up a little bit more now for us, which will be a bonus. A bit sharpish. Apparently there's another codex page in there, supposedly. What I could do. I tell you what, let's grab him. Easy money just to do that.
Watch yourself, friend.
Do that. Hire these courtesans. They can distract these guys long enough for me to get that codex page. I'll be in and out before they've even noticed I was there. In here. For some reason you can't run in this room. I'll take it for now. You do actually need to get all the codex pages as well, so I think it's for like the final couple of missions you need to have all the codex pages unlocked, or at least gathered, to reveal like the final mission. So if we can find any more codex pages themselves, it's going to be a lot better for us for later. So that's another one there as well. So we'll go and get that while we're here. So the reason I'm getting all these now is because it will then save a load of hassle for later. And I think there's a couple of glyphs in this city as well, which if we discover them now, that'll do us a massive favour for later. I think there's one in this building. Yeah, there is, look. Yeah. So there's definitely one in this area, but I've just spotted a feather that I will grab while I'm here, because that just ups the value of Montegione for me. Only slightly, but something's better than nothing in it, so... 7 out of 100. I tell you something, I wish Steam, or Uplay anyway, would actually unlock achievements on Steam for this. Because I would happily try and do this and get it completed fully. I think this was one game I did manage to complete fully as well. Who's that? Oh, he's a courier. That's why I got mixed up with this thing. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Leave me alone. Let me see if I can get some courtesans again. Try and just do some distractions. No courtesans around, or all? Well, that's a communale. Merchants. Oh, merchants. Mercenaries. Not me. Let's get these guys hired.
To business.
A great metal work
Let them have
here.
it. See.
Has anyone seen my assistant? He was right here.
Stop, you scrunzy! Stop! When can I get my hands on you? You are minutes of murder!
The pickpocket's just gone on my map as well, so I'll keep an eye out for that dude.
Die, cunt!
Grab that dude.
Oh
Nice.
no! Please, Lord, spare me. I'll give it all back. Just let me go. This killer stains the very stone of our city with his presence.
You've obtained the robber's money as well as your own. Well, that's fair.
What?
Assassino sighted! Orly is no longer safe! As we hold the platform, see that all the parish is safe and well guarded! He is merciless and feeds off of terror! Attenzione! The foul, hell-spawned, infernal killer you have all
I'm not allowed up here. Get down, or I'll throw you down. He's here!
Sorry guys, I'm not saying that much. I'm just going to be on my way to get to the Assassin's Tomb now. I've just been prattling about for a little bit, getting some little bits and pieces. Now it's like, you know what, time for me to get to that tomb and get myself sorted out. I didn't, hopefully shouldn't be too bad though. This while we're here as well. Go. And here we go. So guys, again, I will timestamp where for when this particular part of the gameplay ends and the next mission sort of like begins. So that'll be detailed now. If you do want to watch, absolutely feel free to. That literally made no sense. That literally went into nothing. Bloody hell, fire. Right, so where's this took me now then? Oh, it's not too bad. That's right enough. No bloody backwards jumping or anything. Infiltrate Rocca de Ravaldine. I can't say that. Find the assassin seal hidden within. Bloody hell. That's one I'm struggling with. Oh, bloody hell. But yeah, guys, I hope everyone enjoyed the previous video on this. I know it's been a bit of a chuffing. I was going to say it's been a bit of time since the last one, but it's actually not been that long since I did the last part. I literally did that last part a few days ago. And yeah, it's I'm not gonna lie, I'm quite happy to get back into editing videos again. In all fair, because I have been spending a bit of time using After Effects quite a lot, and I think now that I'm getting to a point where it's like I want to be able to use a bit more Premiere Pro as well. So I want to do a bit more video editing, do more motion graphic design and things like that, but then also enjoy myself doing these types of videos and things like that. So I think at some point we may start doing this a bit more often in terms of adding more time to it, so to speak. But again, it just totally depends on what's going to happen next. Where the hell does it want me to go? Up here? No. There's a way around. So go up there. Like that. Is that the way to go? Have I gone the wrong bleeding way? Yeah, well, actually, hold on. Do that. Cross there. That. That. No. I go like straight forward. No. Balls. How do I go underneath? Oh, you go underneath, right. I can tell it's been a while since I last played this game, isn't it? Bloody hell. Right, like that, straight up here. Well, there's not as much backwards jumping as I thought, but it'll do. It'll be alright for now, I think. There we go. Okay, so it's not too bad. A little bit of stealth will be needed here, but that's not too bad. Yeah, that's fair.
No, you don't. On him. Damn it. There he is.
I say a bit of bloody stealth. Jump up here like that. That shouldn't have happened. I should have been able to at least jump to that next platform. Right, come on then. See, that shouldn't be happening. Knocking you out of that particular kill. Come on. Let me whack you with your own hammer. There we go. Do that. Straight up here like that. Lovely. And then there's a specific timed event. I have to go from one end to the other. Then another one to get to that side. Shouldn't be too bad this bit. Just be quick. Thought Ezio just decided to put his foot on it then. I was like, no, I'll keep it down, thanks. Sorted. Right. Gonna climb up that. I remember shimmying past this bit for a while. Ooh. Where's that taking me now then? I hope I don't have to do like another chase bit on this. That's gonna do me in if I have to do that. Bloody hell. Up through there, and then it's another, yeah. It says find the burial chamber. I don't think that's going to be it. I think there's going to be like another area I need to go through. Sorted. Actually, up there. Right. That's sorted. Up through that way? No. I'm looking for stuff to actually climb onto, but I don't think there's anywhere I actually can. You know what? Grab that. Throw one of them at him.
Stop. I'd have a word with you. Hold a moment, amico.
How the bloody hell has he just seen me then? This AI is ridiculous. Thing is, you know, in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, there's like, oh, you have to go through this area undetected, but the game's got the same AI as to what this has got. So you can just imagine the amount of times I've had to restart missions just to try and get through them undetected. Christ. How the hell do you get up there? Try that. Then try... Ooh, I didn't mean to go forward. Like that. Then cross there. Fucking... that didn't work. I thought at least jump a little bit higher. Do you know what I mean? Up like that. Oh, chuff's sake, Josh, I didn't even see that. Didn't even see that fucking one bit of pole stuck out. If you can also hear me Sonic background laughing his head off, his mum's about to take him to bed now anyway, so he's having his half an hour mess about in the bedroom. So if you can hear that, I do apologise. Right, this is another timed bit, innit? So you go up here. I do remember this particular section as well. Oh. Go! Oh! Thank God for that. This is the guy who took out, was it Genghis Khan? Or one of the Khans, anyway, with an arrow. I may be wrong with that, though. I might have to have a look into that. I'll tell you something, that's something that I'm just about thinking for the Assassin's Creed Shadows. I kind of hope they have a bit of an idea of what they're going to do with that game. To be honest with you, I've had a few people ask me over the last couple of months if I'm going to be picking up Seal of Quelangal. If I'm actually going to be picking up Assassin's Creed Shadows. And if I'm going to be completely honest with you, I don't think I'm going to bother. I generally don't think I'm going to bother because I played Assassin's Creed all the way from this particular one and then around to Syndicate, and I kind of gave up playing them after Syndicate because I personally, probably unpopular opinion, I didn't really like Syndicate for what it was. And then when it went to ones like Origins, Valhalla, Odyssey, all that lot, I just couldn't get into them properly at all. I just could not get into them properly. I think it was the gameplay style. But I think in future I will probably give them a try, but as of right now, I just don't see it happening. But I'm more than happy to go through. I didn't even go past this. Shut up. I'm more than happy to go into these earlier games sort of like first, even maybe go right up to Unity or Rogue, maybe both, because again those games are actually pretty damn good for what they were. But again, an unpopular opinion overall, but I'm more than happy to play those games later. And I have got them on PC as well. I've got like pretty much all the Assassin's Creeds on PC. I used to have them all on console, but I don't anymore now. But I'm more than happy to play them on PC for a while, in all honesty. I've still got the original from, I think I've got from 1 through to Rogue on console, and that's on Xbox 360 as well. But I did not get Unity or any of the others on Xbox or PlayStation, because by that point I'd already moved on to playing on the PC instead. But yeah, so with that, guys, that little bit of a side rant, we'll move on now and head over to find out where the bloody hell Da Vinci is at the minute. Get a sends off to Venice at some point. Plays cards, right?
Ezio! Here! Over here!
Well, there you are.
Thank you, Ezio. You saved my life.
I did what had to be done. You would have done the same.
I doubt it. Bravery is not my strong suit. I owe you a debt, brother.
Di niente.
Tutti a bordo! Fra poco si salpa!
That's our traghetto. Venezia waits.
Where's your pass?
What pass?
You don't have a pass?
You cannot enter Venezia without a pass. Who invited you?
Nobody.
Basta! No pass, no entrance!
Don't worry, Leonardo.
Fair enough.
I'll come up with something.
Don't just stand there! I need help!
Here's a character we're going to meet and see a few times after this. Jump on this, see if we can get to the furthest bit away. Roll that. Oh, I didn't need to do that. How do you use this? Oh, there we go. Oh, it's B. Right, okay, fair enough. Alright, love, I'm coming. How did you get stranded out here? There we are.
Madonna.
Oh, you're good. The ladies must like you.
I wasn't looking to impress. Only to help someone in distress.
Caterina Sforza. Date of birth 1463. Countess of Forli. Noble. Spoilers. Countess by marriage, Caterina was notorious far beyond before she ever arrived in Forli. Raised in the court of Milan, she received a classical education while tutored in the art of war by her father, the Duke. At court, Caterina also acquired a passion for alchemy and hunting. 1473, when she was 10-year-old. Wait, hold on. 1463. So when she was 10. So 1476. I think Ezio would have been about 16 by that point. Maybe? I can't remember properly. Caterina became engaged to Guillermo Riario, the Pope's nephew. They consummated their marriage when she was 14. Fucking Jesus, man. So probably while we were going around finding the conspirators then. Wait, that won't make any sense then for how old she is. I don't know how old she is at the minute. I think we're in 1480 at the minute, so 63, 73, 80. She might be close to her 20s round about now. Once in Rome, she was heralded as one of the most outgoing nobles at court, while her husband had a reputation for being one of the most ruthless. With the premature death of the Pope's brother, Guglielmo gained even more power, securing the titles of the Lord of Imola and Forli. When the Pope died, looters sacked Rome, destroying Caterina's residence. Unafraid, despite being 7 months pregnant, Caterina rode on horseback to the Castle Sant'Angelo and defended the Vatican with cannon fire and soldiers. In 1484, she moved with her family to Forli, paid off by someone with a grievance against her husband. The Orsi brothers killed Girolamo in 1488. As a result, Caterina became the ruler of Forli and Imola. She wasted no time winning the favour of nearby rulers. So 1484? Jesus Christ. Winning the favour of nearby rulers, revising the tax system and training the militia herself. Although she advocated peace, when those around her were hurt, she dealt fierce vengeance, frequently killing enemies' wives and children in punishment. While Forli was under attack by Cesare Borgia, that's a name to remember for later, the Pope's son, she sent the Pope a letter that had been rubbed with plague sores. Ultimately, Forli and Caterina fell to Cesare Borgia in 1499. Caterina was captured and sent to Rodrigo Borgia in Rome, who kept her imprisoned for a year and is rumoured to have raped her alongside his son. Jesus Christ. When she emerged from the Vatican, her hair had turned white. Exiled to Florence, Caterina died of pneumonia in 1509. So they had to change a little bit for the next game, but she does actually come back in Brotherhood for quite a bit. About her hair turning white, that doesn't technically happen. But she does get, yeah, from what I gathered anyway. But Jesus Christ, fucking, I didn't think it would go that dark.
And you are Messer...
Try and turn this boat round.
But please, call me Ezio.
I'm Caterina. Now, Ezio, we must find you suitable reward. Do you have any suggestions?
There is perhaps something you could help me with.
I'm all ears.
Here we go.
Yes, Signora. Whatever you say, Signora.
Sorted.
He won't trouble you anymore. I took care of it.
Thank you, Caterina.
Perhaps we'll see each other again. Should you ever find yourself in the city of Forli, it would be my pleasure to welcome you.
I look forward to enjoying your hospitality.
And she does come back in the storyline as well.
Please accept my most humble apologies, Messere. Had I known...
It's quite all right, my friend.
So we do actually see Caterina Sforza again later in the storyline. She does come back in another memory sequence. The strangest thing though about this is that when Assassin's Creed 2 was actually released, they split so many segments off into extra DLC that you had to fork out for to get more bits of story. But we've already got those unlocked within this, but I'll explain that when we come round to it.
Be careful, Ezio. Do you know who that was?
My next conquest.
I don't think so, Ezio. That's Caterina Sforza, daughter of the Duca di Milano. Her husband is...
Husband?
See, her husband is the Lord of Forli. That woman is as powerful and dangerous as she is young and beautiful.
Sempre come una donna per me.
Sounds like my kind of lady. Like Harry says, that's my next conquest. I love that. Love that little line. Oh dear. So now... Oh!
Everything all right?
Right,
Better than
okay.
all right. You're making amazing progress.
Amazing's quite a strong word.
Then why are we stopping?
Prolonged exposure to the Animus can have, side effects.
Ooh.
Awesome.
It's nothing to worry about. You haven't shown any of the symptoms.
Symptoms? What symptoms?
Degradation of cognition, temporal hallucinations, multiple awareness issues, overlapping realities, you know.
So what you're saying is...
What we're saying, Desmond, is if you're not careful, you may not need the Animus to visit with your ancestors, which wouldn't be a bad thing, assuming you could control it. Up until now, though, no one has.
Subject 16.
We
There you
have
go.
safeguards,
Yeah.
Desmond. And they kept him in the Animus for way too long, sometimes days at a time. We're being careful.
Which is why those
I hope so.
glyphs have started.
Anyway,
Those glyphs
I
will
was
come in
hoping we could
handy
test out
a
your
little bit
skill with
later.
him. See if you've picked up some of Ezio's abilities.
I'm game.
Great. Meet me downstairs when you're ready.
You'll learn a lot more about Subject 16, not just in this game within the sort of secrets area, but you'll also learn more about him in Brotherhood, as well as Revelations as well. Revelations has a very specific DLC that you can get a hold of that allows you to play as Subject 16 within regards to his backstory. I am going to be playing through that when we get to Revelations. That'll be after we finish the main storyline, but that'll be interesting to sort of see where the story could have gone from there. But you've got to understand, guys, there's a lot of storyline that happens in this game that Ubisoft just didn't follow up. And I think I mentioned this in a previous part before, but Ubisoft just never followed up with half this stuff. They followed up with either little bits in comic books, not necessarily much in novels in regards to certain games. There's certain books that took different angles, such as like Assassin's Creed 3's book. You'd think it'd be the same as what the main storyline is. No, it's not. It's a completely different storyline.
So what's the
but
plan?
It works. That's the thing.
We're gonna see what you've managed to retain. Come on.
But in terms of direct entries, no, there's not much storyline that gets expanded upon, which is a
Obscurgo's
shame.
out there, looking for us. They're better funded and better equipped, so it's only a matter of time before they find this place. We need to be ready for them when they do. I want you to activate the warehouse's defense system. I'll let you figure out how to reach the sensors.
Oh, come on. Not even a hint?
Open your eyes, Desmond.
Right. Oh.
Lucy? I'm seeing things.
Do the hallucinations last longer than 30 seconds?
No.
Then it's nothing to be worried about. It'll pass.
There we go. I need to press? I don't know. Ooh! Well, it's pigeons flying off, so that will have been a jump point. I just walked past what I did. Here we go.
So, how am I doing?
You've picked up every single one of Ezio's skills. The adoption rate is fantastic.
Ooh.
Another day or two and we'll be done.
Oh, that's right. I'd piss myself if I just passed away and then just dead. Just jumped off to me death. Oh, bleeding hellfire. I would have actually made a meme out of that as well. Right. Straight across here like that. So there's another weekend will be done or a few days will be done. It's like as if we're just going to throw Ezio away like that. And I also think with where this location's
You gotta tell me,
based...
Why Ezio? Why Italy? I mean, we could have just gone back to Altair again. Followed him during his early years.
It started with 16.
Ah, good old Subject 16. He repainted my room, you know. With his blood.
I've been going through his files. Vidic flagged a couple of his Animus sessions.
A bunch of different ancestors, different dates and locations.
Ancient Africa, the Middle East. But towards the end, he became obsessed with Italy. I think he knew about the vault.
A few of the records of his later Animus sessions are missing. And the sessions that are there... After everything the Templars put him through. After everything I put him through. It's all scrambled. If we hadn't pushed 16 so hard, we'd have the answers already. And maybe he'd still be alive.
So
Well,
you're after the Codex and the Vault.
I knew you had an ancestor in Italy who was at the center of all of this.
I think that's it. I think.
All
Here we
right,
are.
I think we're done for the day. You should get some rest.
Lucy, what happened to 16 wasn't your fault. You were just as much a prisoner as I was.
Thanks. Good night, Desmond. I'm glad you're here.
I do like Lucy's and Desmond's relationship in this. I do think it's something that's quite nice. The only drawback, and this is, I'm not going to go into spoiler territory because there's a lot of stuff that happens with Lucy's particular backstory that kind of reveals a lot more about her character and where it actually goes from Revelations. It's a little bit of an awkward sort of. I don't want to go too much into it without spoiling anything. But it is definitely something that when I first looked into it, I was very surprised at what I was seeing. I was like, holy shit. So, bit of an awkward thing, but one of them things. Whoa, right. So you notice by these guys, these are the Crusaders during Altair's time. So part of that's like starting to bleed in, which is surprising actually, because we don't see any Crusaders in this game at all, especially from the first game's time frame. This character is actually in the PSP game that we played not too long ago. She is in this, and she does end up with Altair partway through the storyline, which is what we're going to see next. Sort of like mini spoilers. Now we're playing as Altair.
What is this? Where am I? It's Acre. Altair. How the hell? Not even in the Animus. I must have passed out. Just having some kind of weird dream. Going without sleep for who knows how long. Guess I shouldn't be surprised. That must be his target.
Right, so the target in question is I believe a woman's called Maria. Now, she was one of the targets that Altair went after in the previous game, if you remember. She was the double for Robert de Sable. Now, when it came to playing this for the first time, I had no clue who this woman was properly. It didn't even occur to me who the hell she was. Until I played the PSP version of Assassin's Creed Bloodlines. That was it. I played that game in particular, and that was where it all started to make a lot of sense. But by that point, I'd already played Assassin's Creed 2 by that point, so it was a little bit strange. But it's interesting going back to Acre as well, especially this particular segment. This is where we actually killed one of the targets before as well. But yeah. It's interesting because not a great lot is known about Altair and Maria's relationship apart from this particular segment. Some people I've read were unsure whether this segment was actually real or if it was an actual dream sequence. In terms of the history behind this whole thing, no one really knows. I don't think there's any way I can actually get... Yeah, I can. So yeah, it's really strange. This particular segment was one of those really strange sequences that didn't reveal a great lot about what was going on, but I think it made a bit more sense for Altair's character. So yeah, it never gets detailed in any. I've just knocked the. I've just glitched that lamp, that spot, that thing out. The lantern. I've knocked up that much. It's trying to catch its scent back. But yeah, so there's a lot of little tidbits of information that you'll find, but in the books, none of I don't think any of this is detailed. From what I can remember, none of this particular sequence is detailed at all. So it could not be real. You know what I mean? It might not be a real thing, but it is in this. So we can probably take it as gospel, but I don't know. I can't say for certain. It's definitely Maria.
What's her name? Maria. Yeah. I wonder what he wants with her. Whoa. right. Wasn't expecting that.
Assassin and Templar. So, we did have this before Unity. We did have a love story between Assassin and Templar before Unity. Juffin Hellfire. And this is... You can see the lantern still flying around. See it? The fucking glitch, man.
Wait a second. Why aren't I following Alta here? I'm stuck here with Maria? Oh, shit. That must be... This is one weird dream.
So Desmond has... by that, we are looking at this and going... So Desmond must have both Assassin and Templar ancestors, or both that had affiliations more than anything. Now, without going, I didn't go too much into Maria's past, so to speak. I think it gets revealed more in Revelations, because that particular game has a bit of a
Sorry to barge in on you like this, but it's getting late.
mix between Altair's story and Ezio's.
Yeah, all good. Weird dreams, that's all.
All right. I'll let you get ready. See you in a few.
But there's so much stuff, there's so much storyline that is like yet to be revealed by this point.
Long night.
What a professional approach.
Leave him alone.
Well, you'll forgive me if I want to get some actual work done.
Madness isn't...
Sean, please, that's enough.
All right.
Sean kind of does remind me of Steve Merchant. He just does. I get Steve Merchant vibes off him. I really do. But we'll go through and talk to these guys before we head back into the Animus. Can we talk to any of them? No? Oh, can we not? So weird.
Hey.
Hi.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Everything's fine.
You sure?
We lost 2 more teams last night. That's 8 more of us, just... gone.
I'm sorry.
I don't know what to do anymore. It just keeps getting worse and worse.
Hey, remember what you told me? You gotta have faith. And look, here we are, safe and sound.
For how long? And when they find us, then what?
When that happens, if that happens, we'll deal with it. I'll keep you safe.
Anyway, enough with my little breakdown. I should get back to work. And so should you.
Sorted. So we can at this point pretty much go back into the Animus practically whenever. I believe this will be the last time that we actually do actually have like a bit of an explore around this particular area. Like you can run around and stuff like that. But even just by looking out this window here, it's with the roofing and things like that that's outside the building, we can practically tell that we are actually in Italy at this point. I say we can tell, it's a bit awkward to try and work out, but there is bits of information that you can find. I can't really source it at the minute, but there are bits of information that you can find that directly relate to where we are in this particular time frame. So at this point we are in Italy. Where in Italy, we don't know. We could be in Rome, we could be in Venice, not sure. But when we get to Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, it gives a bit more of a relation of where the hell we are at that point. So it's more easy to say that we are actually in Italy at this point. So behind any do's, let's just jump straight back in. Here we go. Republic of Venice, 1481. So we arrived here in 1481, so that's been... bloody hell. Been a while then. Right, reveal useful information on your map by visiting viewpoints. Now, yes, we've arrived in What's that on the map? Is that a Templar sign? Some sort of Templar sign on the front. What's that meant to be? Templar Lair. Oh, right, okay. Not sure what that one's about then. But at this point, we can get a... I want to get like a viewpoint done before we actually get into the next mission. And we look at the time as well, how much we've actually put into gameplay on this. I'm probably going to be wrapping this up shortly. Village chest full 7773. No additional income's been received, so we need to go and get that emptied as soon as possible. We've not even been back to Monteriggioni in a while, and we do need to put some money into getting the place renovated a bit more. This is definitely like, this part of the game that we're going into is where a good meat of the game is now. So we're into some really good stuff at this point. But yeah, we are now in Venice. I'm not gonna lie, this place brings back so many memories, it really does. Just by looking at the distance. I don't know why, I can remember this map being bigger. I don't know why, it must just be me. But yeah, definitely brings back memories, this place. This is like, I played this game and this is me wanting to go to Italy. This game made me want to go to Italy. It still makes me want to go to Italy even after all these years. And I'm hoping in the next few years, I'm hoping to actually go to Rome for at least a week, maybe a bit longer. But yeah, we'll have a bit of a look around actually while we're here before we do anything else. Maybe a quick look around, but it won't be too much because we have got to wrap this video up for tonight. But yeah, I do hope you guys have actually enjoyed this. Again, we'll be looking to get into a bit more, into doing a bit more, a few more Assassin's Creed parts, and just getting a bit more into the story a little bit more. I might go about rereading the second book again, possibly. I'll have to see how that goes. I've still got Brotherhood and Revelations to sort of go through as well in terms of the games themselves. So when it comes to doing parts on that, including the books, there may not be that much to do in general, because Assassin's Creed Brotherhood's book and Revelations' book don't do that much in terms of the storyline differentials. It doesn't change all that much. But I know that Revelations' book came out at the same time as The Secret Crusade. They both came out at the same time. And you could almost look at Secret Crusade as Assassin's Creed 1 in its entirety. But yeah, it's definitely something that's different. And I'm quite happy to be playing this again, in all of fairness. I'm like more looking forward to playing this a lot more in terms of the storyline, but I'm also looking forward to playing more of not just Ezio's story, but also like the other games as well. Right, I actually think we probably might wrap that up at that. Yeah, we'll wrap it up here actually. Right guys, so without any further ado, I want to say a very special thank you to you all for dropping in this video. I do hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel and share this video with your friends as well. Any nostalgia lovers for Assassin's Creed 2, feel free to share this with them also. And yeah guys, honestly, I've quite enjoyed this part up to now. We've got quite a lot of things done. A lot of moving about, a lot of moving parts happening. But I'm quite happy that we've got to this point, and I want to kind of leave this next mission for the next part as well. So yeah guys, without any further ado, thanks so much for watching, and I will hopefully see you all in the next video. Thanks so much for watching guys. Cheers.